Star Wars 7x7 episode 1929. Well, Monday Night Football came and went, and no, there was no Rise of Skywalker trailer, but there were rumors kicking around about it coming, not just speculation, like, for example, what you've heard here on the show. So, what actually happened, and what does it mean for when an actual trailer comes out? Punch it! Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod and this is Star Wars 7x7. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. So, yeah, that happened, or didn't happen as the case may be, bucking three previous traditions, as in Rogue One, The Last Jedi, and The Force Awakens, not necessarily in that order. All three December releases of Star Wars movies saw their final trailer debut during Monday Night Football on the second Monday in October. And it didn't happen this time, which was rather a surprise to all involved, including yours truly. I mean, for heaven's sakes, you know, you set that kind of precedent and you have everything lined up the way that it's been lined up for previous movies as far as the potential for the media calendar and whatnot. It's kind of a surprise. I'll tell you, it really is kind of a surprise. So this is where it gets strange. I started digging around to find out what might be going on in the news about the trailer or anything like that. Rumor has it that there is one in the works and it's gonna come out at some point, but strangely enough, John Boyega's agent posted on Instagram that it was confirmed that it was going to be coming out on October the 14th. Now, that was something that I didn't actually see until after the fact and long after I had said anything about previous history pointing very strongly to October 14th being the day that it would come. And you know that I'm careful about the word confirmed and how I use that, okay? So yeah, I would not necessarily have taken this as an official confirmation, and John Boyega himself came out on Twitter to say, hey folks, I don't know when it's coming out, and you'll just have to wait for an official announcement to find out for sure. So yeah, not exactly confirmation, but if you look closely at the image that was posted by John Boyega's agent, there is a watermark on there that has to do with a Star Wars fan site that looks at rumors and leaks and spoilers and speculation and whatnot. And they're the ones who made that image and made the October 14th image situation. So they're basing it on, you know, either speculation or rumors that they were hearing, but it wasn't necessarily confirmation either, and yet it was being shared by Boyega's agent as though it were confirmation. Later on, those same folks posted a thing saying, well, it could be on the 14th, it could be on the 21st, we don't know, but it'll definitely be on Monday Night Football. So, yeah, so not confirmed at this point and not announced on official channels at this point. Supposedly, we will get something resembling a 24-hour notice, i.e. if it's going to be released on a Monday, that we will find out about it on a Sunday. But even that, who knows? We're in uncharted waters here at this point. And Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm has come out and said, hey, if you want to be as, you know, clean as possible going into this movie, that you might as well just block your ears and eyes from anything that's going to come out between now and then, just to be safe. I don't think he's suggesting that there's going to be something major spoiled by any of the materials that are going to be released between now and the Rise of Skywalker, but, you know, considering the momentous occasion of this event, that it is the final movie in the sequel trilogy and the final movie in the Skywalker saga, which is capping off three trilogies altogether, yeah, you can kind of see where you might want to be a little bit more cautious even about the official releases. That all being said, naturally the big question is, if not yesterday, then when? When is this thing going to come out? All right, so again, we're in uncharted waters, but some informed speculation coming after the break. Stay tuned. Hey Rebel Rouser, I've made some changes to the asteroid belt level at patreon.com/SW7x7, and they are all with sponsors in mind. So if you want to get the word out about your business, your product, your service to a dedicated Star Wars audience, then please check out patreon.com/SW7x7 and look for the asteroid belt level for details. Again, that's patreon.com/SW7x7. Welcome back. So one way you can back into a potential date for a Rise of Skywalker teaser is by looking at the next big rock on Disney's media calendar, and that would likely be the launch of Disney Plus on November 12th. You can imagine that they wouldn't want any news about the Rise of Skywalker to be lost in the news about Disney Plus, or vice versa, so you would think, as a result, that the Rise of Skywalker teaser would not be anywhere near the Disney Plus launch. So let's just say that November has a clean slate, that November is going to be all about Disney Plus. And of course, Jedi Fallen Order is coming out on the 15th for PlayStation 4 and, possibly other dates too, but anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of November noise for other Star Wars related things like The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. So October should be a Rise of Skywalker situation. If it is going to be Monday Night Football, and the reason why it would be that is because, of course, it's on ESPN, which is owned by Disney, and it's been on Monday Night Football in the past, as we've talked about. It seems like next week, the 21st, would be the more likely date. That features a Patriots-Jets matchup, which is likely to be more interest-generating in general than a Dolphins-Steelers matchup on the 28th. If you're not into football, don't worry. Trust me on that one. And the other possibility is Good Morning America, which is on ABC, which is, again, owned by Disney, and Star Wars news has been broken on Good Morning America in the past. And in fact, that's what happened with Rogue One, actually. So, yeah, there's precedent for that, too. Ultimately, don't know. We just don't know. But I will go out on a limb and say, now that we are at where we're at, I would say sometime in the next 2 weeks. I can't imagine them going into Halloween week and doing it during that week. It seems like, yeah, there's just, too much other stuff going on, and I'm sure there are a lot of Disney-related promotions happening for Halloween. So, yeah, I will say sometime in the next 2 weeks. That's where I will put my money now. And I'd love to hear what you think about the situation. So by all means, let me know wherever you happen to be catching the show, or if there's no comment section there, then at home base for the show at sw7x7.com. And that is going to do it for today's episode of the show. Thank you so much for joining me for it as always, and may the Force be with you wherever in the world you may be.
This podcast is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox. It is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other related Star Wars items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2019 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.